Hi, I'm Daniel Cochrane. I'm WAC's production manager and one of the project coordinators for the Wonder WAC radio project. I've been working this week with a group on the specific radio production part of the summer programme, and that has involved a group of young people putting together their own radio show for the radio part of the website. We started off by sort of discussing the kind of things that they could put in the show, and looked at specific techniques with the software that we've got in here. Then we looked at setting up microphones and getting good signal levels and what a pop shield is. And then we created a pilot radio show that lasted about 10 minutes. We gave them free rein to just create content, write some stuff themselves. So we looked at, doing little scripts for, they wrote some sort of pretend adverts.
Once again, answers on a postcard.
And little links in between each thing. Someone picked a song to play, and there was an interview from one of the other courses that we used. So we created a pilot show.
Should we rehearse all this?
Yeah.
And that led us on to talking about demographics and the kind of people that are going to be listening to the radio, and the kind of things we therefore should include in our show.
To be like appropriate for the age.
Yeah.
Yeah, no swearing. No songs with swearing.
Yeah, absolutely. And so with that in mind, with all those things discussed, we then started to create more content, and we're at the stage now where we're about to finish off a sort of another pilot. Actually, Hayden, I'm going to hand over to you. You steer this. You direct them. Listen, guys.
Are you ready to go?
Listen to Hayden so we get this recorded.
Ready?
It's going very well. They seem to be really enjoying it. Yesterday they set up the mics by themselves, used the mixing desk, got the signal level going through, and got good signal levels for the audio, for the voiceovers, and they seem to be having a lot of fun. There's a lot of comedy in what they're doing, sort of bounce off each other and feed off each other and make us all laugh.
So at the beginning of the summer holidays, we had a week where we had 2 courses running. The first one was the band school. And some of the young people from the WAC Wonder Web course were on the band school helping our studio engineer Dan edit. That included a lot of work in the studio, and some work preparing for a live show as well.
See our friends, see the sights, feel alright. Are we like you? I can't be sure.
And then after that course, they really took that on board and started to do their own interviews, starting off going around the building, interviewing people.
Who are you and what do you do at WAC?
Okay, my name is Maggie and I do a variety of things at WAC. I work with the learning difficulties groups doing residential programmes, and I work with the little guys doing play schemes and junior WAC and WAC nights and on and on.
We went to a place called the Talica Sports Centre in Camden, interviewed people there, and then came back here for the final session, which was interviewing a star of the small screen, Martina Laird. She was in Casualty and various other shows, and that was really great. And we got a show which is part of our broadcast now, which is all about Martina, that the young people did, which culminates in an interview and a Desert Island Discs. Week 2 was a course for animation and web design. It was a split course, so they did some animation for the website, which hopefully people will be able to see online once the site's launched.
I've been using my head switch.
And also some working with our web designer to choose certain colours, logos and that sort of thing and design them for the site.
Trying to decide whether to be code, maths, what was it? What was it that I have to decide again?
About being the webmaster.
Oh yeah, that.
We may have a candidate for the webmaster role.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide whether or not to do it.
Ah.
How long do I have to do it?
How long?
Yeah.
For the rest of your life.
Okay, that's gonna be trouble. I'll give it a shot.
Exactly.
But
Today was a great first day at the WAC Media Mix project. Our first group came in, they were the beginners, and they started off by playing some games to get to know each other a bit, and then discussed the rules for the group and did a nice job of typing those up as one of their first blog posts. And then they just learned about using the computers and looked at what some of the previous students have done. And then as soon as it got to be 12 o'clock, our intermediate group came in and we did some fun games with them and had a nice lunch, and everybody seemed to mix pretty well together. And then the introductory group went home, and the intermediate group spent some time thinking about the rules of the past.
Always give credit for other people's material and respect copyrights.
And then we spoke about the types of questions we'd want to ask each other in an interview. And then we came upstairs and actually got to record our interview.
What would you like me to ask you in the interview? Have you got a question?
Sure I do. What is my favourite food?
We had a really constructive afternoon. We talked about content for the web and appropriateness of content for the web. We laid out some rules for what sort of language people should use.
A website that is only for young people, and it's a website that is being managed by young people. One of the reasons I'm here now is because one of the things that we are concerned about and anxious about is keeping young people safe on the website.
Instead of going straight onto the site, you have to sign in a password before you can get onto the site.
Okay.
Like a security.
What guidelines would you give to other young people to keep themselves safe when they're using the internet? What are the things that you, yes?
Like, if they ask you to go out or something, like, or to meet up somewhere, don't ask them, don't agree with them, because they could be, it could be an adult actually tricking you to go in, like, see you, and then they can follow you home where you live,
Today we worked in a group to make stories using the microphone.
In search of gold.
Then we came up to the computer room and exported the podcasts, and then after that the young people worked in groups to make a new podcast.
Yea, in the science of space, Mr. Man thinks. Still, I have to go to Organometer to fight the evil Dodge!
Ooh, it's Mr. Man on the scoop. Evil minions, kill him!
I've had a lot of fun because I don't think I've ever done like podcasting before. We've done a comedy sketch of Dragon's Den.
You can use this solar-powered toaster anywhere. You could have it in the desert. You could have it in the Antarctic, and you could just have your toaster any time as long as the sun's out. Okay.
I think it sounds good, but how many have you sold in the last 12 months?
2. My next door neighbour and my ex-wife.
And I'm here this week to support Matt on his podcasting and blog course. And yeah, he seems to be enjoying it quite a bit. He seems to be getting quite a bit out of it. At the moment he's writing a story about a video game character. I think he likes getting to use his imagination.
It has been said that he used to be Prince Adam, but thanks to a curse, he was turned into a beast. That's he gets bored of people screaming when they see him.